So I'm just gonna explain that I wasn't doing witchcraft when I went out camping. When I went out to the lodge, I invoked the name of Jehová, el nombre de Jesucristo, and I'm gonna tell you why I did what I did. So Ezekiel chapter 16 verse 8 says, "So I spread my wing over you and covered your nakedness. And yes, I swore an oath to you." So if we look in Hebrew, wing, it has a translation of wing, extremity, of a bird, a wing, a bed or cloth, a border, wings. So giving the idea that it's an animal, a wing, and a garment, meaning that God has wings and a mantle, and he flies and he visits. He's a winged creature, he's a winged being. So it's comparable. In Spanish it says, "Y sobre ti mi manto." And then in Hebrew the definition, "Y sobre ti mi manto cubrí tu desnudez e hice juramento." Now we'll look at the Hebrew definition. Alas, a la orilla, un borde, extremidad, una ala, wing, the same thing as wings from a bird or an army, a winged bird, or a wing like an army out of a branch, out of an army. Now we got Marines, we got Army, we got Navy SEALs, so out of one of them. Only that this would be in the celestial regions, and then this would be in the celestial armies. So what's weird about it is that in English they chose wing, in Spanish they chose mantle. So if we go to Psalms 91, 1 down to 4, you'll see where it talks about the shelter of the Most High, if you abide under the shadow of the Almighty, and then and it talks about the feathers and the wings. Here it says, with his feathers he shall cover you. And then you look at his wings under you, you shall take refuge. So there's the wings on 4, and then 91:1. You got the shelter, you have the mantle, the covering, the garment, the mantle, and that they will abide under. So all I'm explaining here is why I put this piece together. I didn't invoke any other God than the God that I know, that when I was a kid did a miracle in my life. So that was Jesus Christ. And then invoke his Father, Jehovah. So I didn't invoke any other spirit or demon or power. And but I'm explaining what the feather means, what the mantle, what the garment means, what the bone means, why I decorated it with flowers so it represent that it's feminine, and I did it all because God is the one who gave the earth to produce for us, and so that's all I'm doing, is bringing an offering to Him with His own creation, and reminding Him and letting Him know that this is a symbol of the woman that I would like, a symbol of a woman who has God and the mantle covering her, over her, with true ministers, anointed ministers over her, covering her, praying for her, teaching her, doctrinating her. You know, she's also beautiful, like the flowers, because not one flower, not even Solomon in his majesty and his robes, was dressed as beautiful as God dressed the minds with lilies and flowers and roses. And so this is just a symbol that I used to bring to God and let Him know, look, here is a symbol. I could have drawn it, I could have colored it in, I could have prayed it, I could have illustrated it in my mind, but I brought the illustration out. And now, not only that, I put my faith to work. It's not just dead faith with no works. I went out, I looked for pretty flowers, I hunted. I didn't hunt the bird, but I mean I was on this feather hunt. I was out looking for how I can assemble things to assemble this work together with. And it came together because I didn't expect to find the feather. I didn't expect to. I mean, the flowers, of course, that the pine cone, all that, the ribbons, everything's there, but the feather was scarce. There wasn't any other feather around, you know, like there's like many rocks laying around. So it was God-given. It was a divine thing, and timing was everything for me to have all this made together. So I thank Ozzy and Empower Recovery for letting me do this, because I led my past life, and now I'm living the new one with new goals, new intentions, and to meet new people, and also my wife.
Que tu Espíritu Santo me ilumine, que tu Espíritu Santo me revele, muéstrame tu justicia, dígale, y andaré en tu justicia. Que tu Espíritu Santo, que tu Espíritu Santo me ilumine, que tu Espíritu Santo me revele, muéstrame tu justicia y andaré en tu justicia. Muéstrame tu justicia y andaré en tu justicia. Muéstrame, muéstrame justicia, como una oración, y andaré en tu justicia. Muéstrame.